This is On Point with Miss Britt, bringing you Week 13 NFL recap. Let's get into it. So last Thursday, we had the Bills versus the Patriots. And, of course, the Bills came out on top. So they beat the Patriots 24-10. Josh Allen threw 2 touchdowns for 223 yards and became the first player in NFL history with 3 seasons of 25 passing touchdowns and 5 rushing. Bills running back Devin Singletary, he had a 1-yard touchdown run. And then Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis both had 8-yard touchdown catches. And it was just announced that Von Miller is out for the season due to a torn ACL. All right, this next game, I already know why y'all are here because y'all wanted me to bring this up. So I'm going to give you what you want. So the Giants versus the Commanders ended in a tie 2020. Let's see how that happened. So in overtime, Giants defensive end Kayvon Thibodeau, he sacked the Commanders quarterback Taylor Heineke at the Commanders' 1-yard line, which set up Graham Gano's 58-yard field goal, which he missed, and it ended up in a tie. Graham Gano previously made a 48-yard field goal and a 27-yard field goal. The Commanders quarterback Taylor Heineke, he threw 2 touchdown passes, a 19-yard to Terry McLaurin and a 28-yard to Jahan Dotson, and a crucial 4th down pass to Curtis Samuel for 20 yards that led to the game tying touchdown to send them into overtime. Giants quarterback Daniel Jones, he threw a 6-yard touchdown to Isaiah Hodgins, and Saquon Barkley scored a 13-yard touchdown run. And my issue with the Giants is in the 4th quarter, on our last possession, to try to win this game, it was very bad play calling. They decided to have Daniel Jones throw 2 deep balls to Darius Slayton on back-to-back downs. Okay, I can understand when you're on 1st and 10 trying to throw a deep ball, but why would you throw another deep ball on 2nd and 10? That doesn't even make sense. So it is what it is. It ended up in a tie. And this week, they play them birds, the Eagles. All right, Packers versus Bears. Pretty much, you already know Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. They beat the Bears 28-19, but they actually were down in the beginning of the game. So, Green Bay's quarterback Aaron Rodgers, he led 3 4th-quarter scoring drives. Christian Watson scored on a 46-yard touchdown run after Jair Alexander intercepted Justin Fields in closing minutes to win the game. The Packers trailed by 13 in 2nd quarter, and they outscored Chicago 18-0 in the 4th. A.J. Dillon ran for a 21-yard touchdown in the opening minutes of the 4th. Mason Crosby kicked a 32-yard field goal and gave Green Bay a lead of 20-19. Aaron Rodgers finished 18 for 31, 182 yards and a touchdown. Okay, the Browns versus the Texans. This was Deshaun Watson's return after almost sitting out for about 2 years. And he had a very sloppy performance. He had 131 yards and an interception. And basically, Cleveland's defense and special teams won this game for them. Donovan Peoples-Jones, he scored a touchdown on a punt return. Denzel Ward recovered a fumble for a touchdown. Tony Fields III had a 16-yard interception return for a touchdown. And kicker Cade York, he kicked a 42-yard field goal and a 43-yard field goal. So the Browns ended up winning 27-14. All right, this was the biggest game of the weekend, in my opinion, the Bengals versus the Chiefs. And it's looking like Joe Burrow owns the Chiefs. For some reason, the Chiefs just can't get past them Bengals. Okay, so early in the 4th quarter, the Chiefs were up 24-20. And Travis Kelce fumbled the ball when Bengals linebacker Jermaine Pratt wrestled Kelce to the ground and forced the ball out. Then Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow led a 53-yard drive, completing 6 of 7 passes, ending in a go-ahead 8-yard touchdown to backup running back Chris Evans. So the Bengals ended up winning 27-24. The Bengals defense held Kansas City scoreless after that touchdown they scored. Joe Burrow finished 25-31, 286 yards and 2 touchdowns. In the beginning of the game, a 12-yard touchdown to T. Higgins, and then he also had a 4-yard touchdown run. And Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, he went 16 for 27, 223 yards, a touchdown and a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs fell short on a final possession when Mahomes was sacked on 3rd and 3 from the Bengals 33. Harrison Butker, he missed the 55-yard field goal for them. And they end up losing. Okay, so Monday night, we had the Bucks versus the Saints. And Tom Brady came through clutch because it was looking bad all game. He hadn't scored a touchdown pass. They only scored field goals. So basically, Tom Brady threw 2 late touchdowns in the fourth to rally from a 13-point deficit for the win. They beat the Saints 17-16. He led scoring drives of 91 yards and 63 yards. Brady threw a 1-yard touchdown to rookie Cade Otton to bring the score 10-16 with 3 minutes remaining. They got the ball back with 2:29 on the clock and went down the field. And Brady threw a 6-yard touchdown pass to another rookie, Rachaad White, with 3 seconds left on the clock to win the game. And Saints quarterback Andy Dalton threw for 225 yards and a touchdown. So Brady still got it. He did his thing. All right, some other key games from Sunday. We had Vikings versus the Jets. They beat the Jets 27-22. Justin Jefferson had a touchdown catch with 8:33 left on the clock and gave enough lead to hang on for the win. Vikings safety Cameron Bynum intercepted Jets quarterback Mike White at the 1-yard line with 10 seconds left to seal the win. The Eagles demolished the Titans 35-10. Jalen Hurts threw for 380 yards and had 3 touchdowns and a touchdown run. He has led the Eagles to an 11-1 start, which is the best start since 2004. And 2 of those touchdown passes that Jalen Hurts threw were to A.J. Brown. It was a 40-yard touchdown pass and a 29-yard touchdown pass. And then Sunday primetime, we had the Cowboys versus Colts. And I'm sorry, but why would they put this on primetime? They should have put the Bengals and the Chiefs on primetime because this was just a blowout. Like, this was boring. So the Cowboys blew out the Colts 54-19. Like, wasn't nobody trying to see this game. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. So the Cowboys scored 33 points in the fourth quarter. Malik Hooker had a 33-yard fumble return. Tony Pollard had a 30-yard touchdown run. Ezekiel Elliott had a 4-yard touchdown run. And Dak Prescott finished 20 for 30, 170 yards and 3 touchdowns and an interception. All right. 49ers versus Dolphins. The 49ers beat the Dolphins 33-17. Jimmy Garoppolo went down in the first half. He broke his foot and will be out the rest of the season. But no worries. The defense stepped up, and their backup quarterback, Brock Purdy, he threw 2 touchdowns. So there's still hope for the 49ers. They just got to keep on pushing. That is all the recap I have for this week. And we're rolling on to week 14. So we're getting close to the end. We're seeing who's in the playoff picture these next couple of weeks. So let's go. And I'm out.